Mobile gaming is getting bigger and better every month, it seems, and there is always a slew of new titles coming to mobile stores. Whether you're a casual gamer or you want something with a bit more meat on its bones, there's usually a game coming out to suit everyone's taste. Some months are better than others, but there is usually at least one great new game for you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 10 best new mobile games of September 2022. So without further ado, let's dive in. Starting off at number 10, we have Urban Trial Pocket. This is an off-road driving game where you will drive your bike and perform top-class stunts. Exciting gameplay, fast-paced, colorful visuals, and smooth controls will give you some moments of great entertainment. Challenge yourself on multiple tracks and do your best jumps and performances. Unlock all the tips, perform a backflip, explore the urban jungle, get your best time, and become the King's Road. This is a crazy mix of tricks, platforming, and racing. The game gives you fun challenges, but no headaches with accessible gameplay. Perform stunts, flips, and wheelies, or crash your bike trying, with dozens of freestyle, breakdance, and FMX moves. Complete challenges and master countless outstanding maneuvers and tricks to rule the leaderboards. Before we move forward, I would like to thank Chimeraland for sponsoring today's video. If you like open-world RPG games and you have a phone, well, then this is the game for you. Chimeraland is a free-to-play MMORPG that plunges you into an extensive open world full of all sorts of different creatures and beasts. One of the interesting things about this title is that it gives you a planet that you can explore by land, sea, or air. It's an immersive experience that will test your ability to make the best use of weapons, skills, and attacks in order to survive. When choosing a character, you can choose your original race according to the available suggestions. Each race will have its own skills, identities, and weapons. From here, live like a caveman and begin your journey of discovery. You will fight for food, for survival, or to protect yourself from the onslaught of bloodthirsty wild animals. Once again, you are free to do whatever you want to hunt. In this chaotic world, everything is a miracle. All the strange beasts that the world of Chimeraland creates contain many metaphors from Eastern myths. Everything in Chimeraland is even more exciting on the massively multiplayer online role-playing platform. In addition to trading and exchanging things, you can also invite other people to form a fierce wild beast clan, and then share the spoils and loot. The game is available on multi-platforms including PC, Android, and iOS. So what are you waiting for? Show us some love by clicking the link in the description below and download the game right now, right here. Moving on to number 9, we have Rogue Company Elite. This is the highly anticipated third-person multiplayer shooter coming to mobile devices soon. The world needs to be saved and only the best can do it. Become one of the elite agents, each with their own unique abilities, and join the battle in different game modes. Equip your gear and get down to defense. In the game, you will have to make a selection from a number of different agents, each of whom possesses a distinct set of skills. In the various game types, you can engage in combat using either the 4v4 or 6v6 fighting styles. The game is a free-to-play game built with Unreal Engine 4, and soon it will be available on Android and iOS. Coming in at number 8, we have OWRC. OWRC is an open-world game where you can drive and race vehicles. You can compete with other people to reach the top of the leaderboard. This game simulates real street racing with realistic car physics. The game also features a drifting mechanic that makes driving a fun experience. The 100 square kilometer open world offers plenty of different racing events and the ability to buy the most expensive cars. The game also includes an infinite currency that can be spent on upgrades and vehicles. It has several unique features. You can customize your vehicle with customization tools. You can even upgrade the parts of your car. It also features a realistic open-world map which adds to the game's realism. It also features immersive graphics and sound. Next up at number 7, we have Dead Clade Rising. This is an FPS action shooter where you will have to survive on a vast map similar to Chernobyl and the film Stalker series. Instead of being a mutant like in the film, zombies and other mercenaries will attack you. You will need to be careful and always be ready to fight because all dangers are lurking every minute. The game offers a fascinating adventure in a modern-day setting. In addition, you can complete missions to earn bonuses to upgrade weapons and customize your own guns. The game is suitable for players who are passionate about the series shooter game. The gameplay is very simple. You control the movement of your character with the left thumb, and with the right one you can shoot and throw grenades. Down to number 6, we have Project Racer. Project Racer is a classic track racing car with high image quality, perfect drift, and loss of control. Enjoy the lightness of riding on the track, focusing on enjoying the light, shadow, and picture. The game's small size and high-quality graphics have won unanimous praise from connoisseurs. The Professional mode, for example, allows you to turn the vehicle with the accelerator, change gears with your left thumb, and accelerate and brake with your right thumb. The car responds perfectly to your directions, offering a similar feel to what you might expect from other serious car games like Gran Turismo. If you want to win a race, you'll need to know when to brake and get to know each of the circuits. Moving on to number 5, we have Prince of Persia 2. This is a new installment in the popular Prince of Persia saga. Relive the original adventure with a control system and level development that's perfectly matched to mobile devices. Controls are very simple. Tapping your screen has you jumping. If you tap lightly, you'll make a small jump, whereas if you long press on the screen, you'll leap across anything that's in your way. Overcome all the obstacles that you find along the way: spikes, precipices, blades, and much more. Although at first glance the game can seem like any other endless runner, the truth is that it's totally different. The game is divided into a series of levels that last between about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Next up at number 4, we have Suicide Guy Sleepin' Deeply. Suicide Guy is a puzzle adventure game. In this game, you play as a suicidal man. Your goal is to wake the victim up and discover why they are dreaming so deeply. To do this, you must use the right tool. There are a lot of puzzles and adventures that you will have to solve. The game features 25 levels. It takes place in an alternate universe of recurring dreams. As a player, you assume the role of an evil big guy. In these recurring dreams, you wander. It would help if you defeated this character to get to the next level. The first-person perspective is one of the most popular aspects of the game, but there are some issues you may encounter in the game, such as an error when trying to play the game in vibration mode. Coming in at number 3, we have Teacup. Teacup is a short and wholesome narrative adventure game with a focus on exploration and non-linear progression. You play as the titular Teacup, a shy and introverted young frog who loves drinking tea and reading. The day before she is to host a tea party at her house, she realizes she is completely out of tea, and thus must venture into the woods around her to find the herbs she needs to restock her pantry. You are free to tackle the list of ingredients Teacup must gather in any order you wish. Find your own path through the world of Little Pond. During your adventure, you will meet the charming inhabitants of the forest. Some are talkative, some are grumpy, but all of them will lend you an ear on your adventure. Next up at number 2, we have Endless Nightmare: The Prison. This is an adventure game on smartphones with elements from horror and puzzles. You will play as a former soldier who had tragic cases in his family, and as a result, he ended up in an unusual prison, where a lot of things were destroyed and dead prisoners walk along the corridors. As in previous Endless Nightmare games, you'll have to search for items to open doors and progress through the story, as well as stealthily sneak up on the enemy to destroy him. The adventure will begin with James, your protagonist, as he gets off a chair after being a victim of some kind of experiment. After a few beats of confusion, you can grab a knife and a gun so you can start defending yourself against all the horrors that plague the prison. And finally at number 1, we have Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. This is an RPG that takes you back to the fantastic universe of the Kingdom Hearts saga to live exciting adventures full of action. In this new title, imaginary worlds such as Scala and Kalem are mixed with your real environment to offer you a very entertaining game experience. Specifically, the game makes use of geolocation technology to capture in a real setting the different enemies that will confront you. In any case, the game also develops a fully virtual story in which you will find outstanding 3D graphics and an intuitive control system. As it could not be otherwise, dozens of characters and settings of the Disney worlds will be present in a title that will bring you many surprises. Either way, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, do me a favor and drop a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to join our Discord channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.